And why the heck for me, this is like a really, really big deal. So hi, my name is Noemie, and up until recently, niche was the worst N-word you could ever throw at me. I'm being so for real, because it was the only thing that was like so personal to me. Like everything else, that's not really a big deal. But niche, if one thing about me, that was the bane of my existence, the bane of my YouTube, and the bane of everything I ever, like growing up, felt like I could or couldn't do. And now that I'm realizing what my actual niche is, it's beginning to put me into like, I don't know if there's like a positive word, a positive almost psychosis. It's like everything is streaming all at once. And I'm gonna tell you guys just a few little things really very fast, very quickly, why this is a very worthy topic to make a video on. And maybe it can help you out. Figure out exactly what you are. Reduce yourself to a slogan. Make yourself a catchy pitch. Make yourself very digestible. This, that, and the third. You need a niche. You need a niche. You need a niche. The message of no niche, no viewers. Your channel is doomed from the start, right? And as someone who spent years and years online making videos, editing them, uploading them, making them private, deleting them, putting days and hours into videos just to delete them, right? This was like the nail in the coffin that I almost craved having a reason not to make my videos, right? Niche was something that, and to this day, like it gripped me. I couldn't, every time I did a tutorial about how to start a channel, how to take it seriously, everybody was always saying niche. It was like a joke, a kink I just could not get into, no matter how much I tried. And the crazy thing about it is that even when there was an absence of a niche to my channel, the yearning for the channel never stopped. And I should have taken that as a very important sign that I was heading in the right direction to discovering what my niche was, or more specifically, why it was probably something I didn't expect, and why it was actually very freeing when I found out what my niche was. And to be for real, I obsess over niche because I think it's a good thing. Because to me, niche is about like structure. Like I want people to know what my channel is about when they get there. I want them to understand that this is what I'm trying to do. Niche is supposed to be this common logical thread that connects all your videos. It's like the glue that stitches your channel together. And if you don't have a set niche, people in blogs, entertainment, sports, fashion, then why would people come to your channel? Why would they watch it? And if you don't have a niche, like I'm gonna say this word so often, you guys, you're gonna feel violated by the word. But because that's kind of how I felt. Like I obsessed about it because I wanted it. I want structure. I don't know what to do. All I know is that this channel will not go away. And I'm here thinking, well, what now? And niche, like I said before, is structure. And structure is good. Yes, we can all agree. But when it came to me, I realized that actually structure was not the problem. But the problem with obsessing about having a very digestible sense of niche is that it becomes a barrier. As someone myself who feels like I can become like this burgeoning multi-hyphenate person with multiple interests and disciplines that span various different like corners of the world, and they all intersect in like a very strange way, niche was going to get in the way of that, right? Because it feels like I'm pigeonholing any sort of potential, and every interest that I have is not good enough because it's not going to fit what I think people want my channel to be, what I think I want it to be. I actually have no clue because I realized I was projecting a lot. And if you're a multi-hyphenate person like me, or like yourself, you know you struggle with motion sickness. And I don't mean like you get sick when you move. You literally, the thought of motion makes you sick, right? The thought of actually taking action and moving. And so you use not having a niche because it doesn't fit, like the YouTube algorithm, as an excuse not to make your content. And you know good and well that doesn't even matter. If you were so deep in being okay in the content that you made, you wouldn't even care about an algorithm. And it's videos and channels like that blow up. Again, I'm not saying niche is bad. It's not bad until it's an excuse. It's not bad until it's a cope. And you know that that's what it is. You know good and well that you don't really need it, and that you're tethering your need to have everything perfect on something that can't even be holding you back. It's like letting a fish hold you back and you're a shark, right? You're forgetting that you keep making barriers of entry to your channel, and people are suffering for your lack of channel. I'm suffering for my own lack of channel. And again, like I had said, Me being nicheless did not at all eradicate the yearning for the channel. It grew despite of that, which you should use it as some sort of like sign to see that like maybe this is bigger than what you think it is. Maybe it's more than algorithm. And that, my friends, is literally the day that the word hope came into my head. Y'all, let me get to my next point. I've been through some things. I only realize now that I have lived a lot of my life in the depths of hopelessness. You would be surprised that because you might be like me and you've just gone through some stuff and you're still going through it, and even though it's been years after, or unfortunately for me, as you guys can see, like I'm still going through it. Like I don't know how much I'm going to reveal, but through the channel, if it's one thing I know, it's living in a life without hope. I have lived that for a long time. I've been coasting. I'm so hopeless that I was actually numb, and then I layered my whimsicality on top of my numbness, which is a crazy thing, but it's very possible. And why it's a huge deal that one day the thought of like hope is your niche came in is because of its absence. I'm aware. I know what it looks like. I know how to cultivate it, because I recently felt like I realized that hope exists in places it's not supposed to. That's the nature of hope, and I have so much on that. Like the way hopelessness shifts your mind and your brain, the way you think, the way when hopelessness is what shades your glasses and you see the world through the lens of hopelessness, I am telling you, you become smaller. You think differently. You're more heightened. And I have all these little things that I realized because I lacked hope. And then one day the thought in my head, which I know came from the great hope, Jesus, was hope is your niche. I've lived for a long time in prayers unanswered. I have gone through all the stages and I'm still going through it. And that to me is more than enough reason to make my channel. Not for misery, but because I know what I'm talking about. You know. And this whole video is actually for me. This is past Noemie, but in the present right now, speaking to future Noemie. You know good and well that you could care less for algorithms. I know you want it to blow up. I know you feel like you want people to hear it, and they will. People will hear it. If it's good, it'll get to people. But stop using that as an excuse. You know good and well that you could care less for niche, and hope is enough. Maybe you're like me, you feel like you don't fit in the people in blogs, the people in entertainment or makeup and that, and that's okay. Or maybe you do fit in there, but you feel like you're doing makeup, but you want to talk about like, I don't know, rainforests and carpentry while you're doing makeup, because that's like your niche. That's your thing. How about this? You don't have a niche, but you have a thing. I have a thing. You have a thing. And mine is hope or the lack thereof. I have plenty. Like as soon as that word came up in my head, all the video ideas that have been sitting, dusting up in my room were like, yeah. All of a sudden, all the titles for some of my future videos and yapping videos, like just yapping like this, they all began to stitch themselves together. And the stream and the glue that held them together was hope and hopelessness. Because that is one thing that I know. So, why is this so important? Because I don't have an excuse anymore. And this is a good excuse. Like this is like really exciting for me. This video is from me to tell me, go and make those videos right now. You don't have a cope, you don't have a cop out. I'm watching you. And this is a good thing. You have so much you can talk about. Same thing with you. You might not have a niche, but you have a thing. It's time for you to show us the thing. Like go out and make the video. Go out and have your weird I love making sandwiches while I'm world building. Like, I don't know. It can be anything. The algorithm is gonna have to submit to that. If it's earnest enough, if it's you enough, the algorithm is gonna see that because people see that. So go out and make your video. Hope is my niche. Hopelessness has also been my niche. Whatever the heck that means. My goal beyond everything for my channel is to help encourage more whimsy, to encourage maturity and adulthood. Whimsy and maturity do not break each other. It is not a contradiction to be a whimsical, hopeful, mature adult in the face of even really bad statistics. That's what I want. My channel is hopefulness to get to whimsy. And with that being said, my name is NoemieTV. Well, Noemie, welcome to NoemieTV. I am looking at the window because I put clothes out and it's raining. And they said it was gonna rain. Anyway. Oh, it's bothering me. I gotta go. But my name is NoemieTV. I'm speaking to you right now, Noemie. Your niche is hope, and that's enough. You think it's woo-woo, you think it's esoteric. Well, whatever it is, it works. And you know because you're giddy at the idea of making videos. I hope you guys stick around. I know that was a bit of a yap, and I didn't do much editing like I did for the beginning because it's not required. Truly and honestly, or maybe I did do editing. I don't know. My name is NoemieTV. Here's to being hopeful, whimsical, mature adults. I think that's the way adulthood should have been anyway. And I'm gonna do a video on adulthood and why, like, it's worth fighting for if you guys want that video. Anyway, here's to hope. Here's to nichelessness and the freedom that comes with it. Make the videos, make the content. Let me know.